Hello everybody and welcome to your ISA journey. Having been getting a lot of jip from my family about being on the phone all the time on this holiday and also from my children at home, I thought it was about time my brave putting a video together that I can send out to you as an open the box call, and actually teammates can also use to send to their sign-ups as well. So I'm going to talk you through briefly what a shake day and a cleanse day looks like. All of us will be starting on the 30-day system. These products come in the premium or ultra pack, which may not be what all of you have ordered, but it's worth going through all the products. So going forward, you can add and take products out of your auto ship. So in terms of what a shake day looks like, I start my day with the Ionics. Now this is one of our favourite products. We call it the Magic Golden Syrup, which is fantastic for increasing our energy levels, and we all feel the increased energy pretty quickly. It is full of adaptogens, which are natural botanicals, lots and lots of B vitamins to help reduce cortisol levels and give us lots of energy, and the health benefits really are fantastic. The way that the system guide recommends you take it is with water, 2 to 4 tablespoons, which I think equates to about 30 millilitres. For speed, I literally do 2 glugs from the fridge. Once opened, it needs to stay in the fridge. And I wash down one of our Thermo Gx's. Now the Thermo Gx, you can write ×2 on this bottle because you need 2 of these a day. These are little multivitamins that have got niacin, apple cider vinegar, amongst other things, and are really good for supporting our metabolism. I then used to exercise and whiz up my shake on my return in the early morning, but when I was working in corporate, I used to whiz up my shake and take it to work with me. So ultimately, if weight loss is your goal, you need to have 2 shakes a day. If you're looking to gain lean muscle, or you're an athlete, or you don't need to actually lose weight, you can have your shakes to supplement your meals. Now I whiz up my shake in my NutriBullet with a lot of ice and fill it right to the top of water and have quite a watery one. The advice throughout the program is to drink a lot of water to help clear the toxins. So some people do prefer, like my mother, who's kind of videoing as we speak, puts a lot of ice in hers and only uses the recommended 250 millilitres of water, which makes it a nice creamy McDonald's type milkshake. So it's horses for courses. Some people take a few days to adapt to the shake, so don't worry if your taste buds sort of are a bit startled initially. You very quickly change your habits and cravings and taste buds, and that's something that's really interesting. I used to drink a lot of Diet Coke. I actually now don't even like the taste. So cravings for sugar really do go down. So a shake day, let me continue. One for breakfast, another one for lunch. At lunchtime you have your second Thermo Gx. And then in the evening, you can have a normal meal with your family. So for ladies, we say try and keep to around 600 calories. And for guys, around 800 to 1,000, depending on size and the amount of exercise that you're exerting throughout the day. It's not one of these diets that you have to, I don't like using the word diet, it's not one of these plans that you have to stick to rigidly. So if you end up having a client lunch, you can have your shake in the evening. And it's also not a plan where you have to go, oh, I can't eat carbs, or I'm only eating high-fat diets. You can pretty well eat what you want, but just be mindful of portion size. So if you go out to a restaurant or out for dinner and you get something that you don't deem as particularly healthy, just be mindful of portion size and just try not to eat so much. And your tummy will soon get used to the lower calorie intake and you won't crave as much food. Now, if you do get peckish between shakes, the program does come with some snacks. The isogenic snacks, these taste like sort of little Ovaltine biscuits, and in fact I didn't really like them at the beginning and I gave them all to Mum, and now I decided I do quite like them and I've had them back again. What I don't have here are the Isa Delights, but they're a little chocolate snack that you can also have in between shakes. And then the other snack that actually we never used to get in our programs, but the protein bars. I always say if you're actually looking to lose weight, hide these in the cupboard. But these are full of protein. They're 250 calories a bar, so don't eat them all at once unless you are working out to a very high level. They are the same calorie intake as a shake, but they are not a complete nutritionally balanced meal like the shake. They're protein loaded. So I tend to cut them into eighths and maybe keep a little bag in my handbag. And if I'm struggling to make up a shake or I am peckish, I'll just nibble on a little bit of chocolate. So I'll leave you to decide what you're going to do there. As far as caffeine and alcohol goes, obviously you get out of the program what you put into it. They do say to massively cut back or cut out caffeine and alcohol. I never did completely. I did actually on the first 30 days, and I had a bit of a caffeine detox headache for the first 2 days. I now have the odd coffee when I feel like it. And alcohol on the program I tried to cut out completely during the week, and then if I had a party or an event at the weekend, I'd maybe just have 2 or 3 glasses instead of more. And invariably I then would choose my cleanse day on a Monday to sort of rid myself of all the impurities, which brings me nicely on to the, actually forgive me, the one product I haven't mentioned, which is a daily product, is the Isomove. Now this I keep by my bedside, and I take 2 at bedtime. And this is a magnesium blend, which is terrific for A, helping us sleep, B, it keeps us regular, and C, it also supports our metabolism. So even on my auto ships going forward, when I order the absolute basics, once you've hit your target weight, you do want to carry on with 1 a day, just to make sure you maintain where you've got to, and it very, very quickly becomes part of your lifestyle. So my lifestyle now, Ionics in the morning, 1 shake a day after I've worked out, 1 of these in the morning, and these at bedtime. And then a cleanse day. I try and do a cleanse day once a week or once a fortnight. But on the 30-day program, you want to try and be doing one of these 36-hour cleanses 1 day of the week. Now, my advice is to choose a day when you're super busy. You can get an early night and not think about how hungry you are. The first one, a lot of people do find quite tough, and a lot of other people sail through it. So what you do is you want to allocate half of your bottle to 1 cleanse day. You have 2 bottles in your pack, which gives you 1 cleanse day in each of the 4 weeks that you're doing the 30-day program. So ultimately, I fill up my beaker with water and a little bit of ice, and I put 1/8 of the bottle into my water bottle, and I fill that up 4 times a day. You want 4 drinks throughout your cleanse day. And in between, every 2 hours, although they say don't eat any food because you want to give your digestive system a complete break, it is acceptable to snack on our Scooby Snacks every 2 hours. And again, it doesn't have to be one of the isogenic snacks. It could be 1/4 of an apple, it could be 2 or 3 almonds, but the result is just to keep the digestive enzymes going, and apparently that's also very good for the cleanse. So I tend to eat relatively early the night before, stick to 4 of these drinks throughout the day, early night, and then that shake will never taste so good the next morning. You can tailor your cleanses as you have reached your target weight and go forward, but I'm not going to confuse you with anything more than that at this stage. We can also just touch on the Amped Hydrate, which is one of the energy and performance products, and I started adding it to my auto ship very soon after I began, having been told about the rehydration qualities. So I work out quite a lot, and it's really good. In fact, you can see a bit of it in here now. I'm in the heat, and it's just really good to add water to this and rehydrate throughout the day. If you're in a hot climate, if you're working out, they're also the most brilliant hangover cures, which I probably shouldn't tell you, but it's the same philosophy. With a hangover, you're dehydrated, so what this does is rehydrate you. So I think that's given a pretty good overview of how the 30-day system works. You want to just stick to your shake days, 6 days of the week, 1 cleanse day, stick to that for 30 days, try not to diversify, and the results you will feel very, very, very quickly. I'm at the end of a phone. If you have any questions, please do direct message me. We have the group chat, which is there for generic questions that will benefit all. I try not to get too chatty on it because then I lose people from the group. Or get back to the person that signed you up, and they will be happy to go through this in more detail. So wishing you the best of results, and over and out from sunny Fuerteventura.